Your responsibilities as a professional, they begin today. As you begin your life as a medical student, learning to become a physician.
Good morning, this is Dr. Teeming. I'm doing my residency in cardiovascular surgery in Russia and the founder member of EDU CLOUD. EDU CLOUD is a group of the international medical graduate who study out of India, and they try to help the engineering student to study out of India because it's not easy to get admission in Indian medical college, and it is very expensive also. So that's why we are working through EDU CLOUD to help them.
What are your experiences about Russia?
Experience in Russia was, it's very good. When I was in India, I had not so much, positive thing about Russia. I hear by some here and somewhere, but when I came here, I was pretty glad to be here. Especially, I had not much knowledge about out of our field and our university and hospitals. But as I say, this is the best place to study medicine. And if you live in Russia, you're gonna know the different culture, different thing. And overall, in some way, I can say for international students, it's a good place to be here. I really recommend most of the people want to come here for this time.
Do a great job in our country, and it's a good job for Indian students because they have the choice to study in our hospital, and I can say models make that good for Indian students, and I think it's a good decision, it's a good solution.
And the question I'm going to ask for question number 3 is, what are the situations in which miliary TB occurs? Miliary TB. Talk that over with your group.
First year is basically how a human body is before sin, or it's supposed to be, and second year is mainly what happened after sin.
Group 21, Sylvester.
Okay. Well, miliary TB happens in immunocompromised people.
All right.
Is that right?
Yeah, give me some examples.
Second year teaches you how to think like a doctor. First year tells you what's normal, second year tells you what's abnormal and what to do about it.
I'm CAREER Anthony from Nigeria. I'm doing my residency here in Isgamel, and these are anesthesiologists. And we had an operation carotid and atherectomy. So this has been a nice experience for me. I've been here for 2 years, and I believe I'm getting the best experience from Russia. I wish and I thank EDU CLOUD for this opportunity.
We're trying to understand how systems in the body go wrong Firstly, we want to understand how they go right, and then secondly, how they can fail.
For me, medicine's like the ultimate mix of science and people skills. I don't think I'd like to do just pure science because there's not enough interaction with people, and I wouldn't like to do just pure humanities because there's not enough science.
A lot of people have, epiphanies and things like that where they realise that medicine is the course for them. I think for me it was a decision that I spent a lot of time thinking about.
Is that the total course is 6 years, it's in 2 parts. There's a competitive application to the second part, and not everybody who does the first 3 years to graduate here will do the clinical course here.
We have 2 years of science-based learning, and then we do an extra 3rd year, and then we go into our clinical studies.
The first part is an unashamedly scientific exploration of the basis of medicine, and that distinction, I think, is becoming increasingly rare in medical schools in the UK medical course.
Know much about the different topics within medicine, but the first 3 years give you a chance to experience a bit of everything and then see what you like and then delve further into
About halfway through the first term that this is actually a big step up, and the expectation is actually now on a different level entirely, not just for them but for everybody. You can see them sort of buckle down and say, right, I understand, I know what it is that's special about where I've come and what's going to be demanded of me.
There's so little time to learn all the stuff and to learn how you learn the stuff.
If you enjoy what you're doing, if you really do like medicine, then the workload doesn't become such a chore. Pick an option as well that you enjoy. So for example, I really liked the heart, so I picked a project that was related to that, and then I picked my option which was related to that as well.
The teaching is fantastic. We're given a lot of support both in college and at the university level, and we're often taught by experts in their fields, which does mean that they're very often very passionate about what they do, which is great, but they give you loads and loads of information, nowhere near the amount that you could possibly learn.
There's a level of support that runs through the whole course, whether it's demonstrators and practicals, whether it's tutors and tutorials, that will make sure not only that all of the teaching that you need is available, but that the way you engage with it and the extent to which you understand is also being continuously reinforced.
Third-year student. It's just recently transferred in, and I'm loving it so far. I've got to do 2 rotations in family medicine and pediatrics, and I've loved all the opportunities that I've had. I got to give shots and draw blood in peds, and in family medicine I really got to take patients under my own care, do full exams, and rotate in the hospital and in the clinic. I've loved all the opportunities that I've had. It's great to be a part of patients' lives and really connect with them, and also learn so much at the same time. It's been amazing to me since I've transferred in. For my family medicine rotation, I've only had 1 day off on Christmas, and that day at 2 o'clock in the morning I emailed my dean. He emailed me back in 7 minutes answer all my questions, help me book my rotations. He even emailed me after my first few days to see how my rotations were going. It's amazing to have someone who cares so much about you and how you're doing, to be a part of your medical experience and your schooling and your education. It's really special. I've never had that before, and I'm loving it. It's really a team game here. It's not just an individual. They want you to match. They'll do anything for you. Even my dean would drive me, like he just said, to our exams. He'll tell you how to prepare. He'll do so much for you just to improve yourself and be better. He wants you to succeed, and he'll tell you exactly what to do. He wants you to volunteer. He wants you to experience the city and enjoy yourself, and also learn a lot at the education. I've never had someone so accessible who wants to be there for you. He emailed me even when I started just to ask me how it's going, and they care. I don't know how to say it besides that. They really care about your success, and they care about how you're doing, and they want you to succeed. They're in your corner, and it's a real team.
But the school made sure to meet my needs and to help me with my transition into. So far, attending the rotations themselves have been great. I've got to meet with many preceptors and doctors of different backgrounds, allowing me the exposure I need to apply to my future career. As I continued on my journey, I personally related to the role of playing a student doctor. It was exciting, it was unique, and it was great to give students the opportunity to interact with patients and grow from personal experience. Students are given the privilege and the priority to actually perform full examinations and history-taking skills on patients. You're allowed to get familiar with electronic medical record systems, where you are taught to basically use the most recent technology of its kind. I also got to learn how to write proper medical notes and records, prescriptions, so that was nice.